Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge, and welcome to day 6 of the Geek Cupboard's Fes-tea-ve Advent Countdown 2021. So time to seek out little tea pocket number 6, and it did not take very long, did it? Because it's right there. It's right there on the very first sort of panel thingamajig on the calendar. So what do we have in store today? We have 3 ginger, which does sound very nice. Hang on, let's just get the tea bag out there. So there we go. So 3 ginger, organic, a warming swirl, which sounds all very dramatic, of ginger, galangal, and golden turmeric. Okay, that does sound very nice. I think this is going to have a bit of a kick to it. It's going to pack a bit of a punch with ginger and galangal and golden turmeric in. And also, I do sort of maybe perhaps know what galangal is. I think it's a kind of Southeast Asian variant of ginger. Maybe, sort of. I don't think it's actually like ginger that's more common, but I think it's kind of similar, I think. And the only reason I know that is because I like to watch the Uncle Roger videos on YouTube. If you don't know Uncle Roger, he's very funny. Go and watch the videos. But he mentions galangal quite a few times with regard to cooking Southeast Asian foods and stuff. And yeah, I went and looked it up once because I didn't know what it was. He sort of mentioned galangal, and I thought, I've never heard of that. What are you talking about? So I looked it up. So that's the only reason I think I sort of might know what it means. I might not be entirely accurate, but it's sort of a bit like ginger, a kind of variant, I think. But there we go. There we go. I'm looking forward to this. So, right, here we go. There is only one thing for us to do right now, and that's go to the kettle. And here we are with our lovely freshly brewed cup of 3 ginger tea, and to look at it, it does look very nice. I mean, I would say it's a green tea, but it looks a little bit more sort of yellowy or possibly even golden than sort of other green teas we have seen, but it looks very nice. Now, in terms of what it smells like, I mean, my sense of smell is not at its best right now, but I can smell a gingery sort of smell to it. So yeah, I assume it's got a fairly good smell to it. However, it's all about the taste, isn't it? So here we go. Let's have a taste of 3 ginger tea. Okay, that's quite nice. Do you know what? It doesn't pack as much of a punch as I thought it might do. I thought it was going to be quite strong, but it's actually quite smooth. Oh, that's nice. That is quite nice. It has a little bit, oh yeah, like one of the other teas we had. I forget which one it was, but it's got a little bit of a, okay, it's got a little bit of a sort of an aftertaste kick, if you like. So you have your tea, you drink it, and then, you swallow the tea, and then just afterwards, there's a little bit of a lingering sort of heat there, which is quite nice. I like that. That's quite nice. And it's very sort of clean and crisp and refreshing. Yeah, this is nice. I like this tea. I'm going to have some more. There we go. Yeah, okay, I like this one. This is another good tea from our lovely tea advent calendar. Okay, so while we enjoy the tea, here we go. Let's go on to today's question, which is from Spikle Thing. Hello, Spikle Thing. Okay, so they said in their question, over the years, I have watched you lovingly decorate so many places and rooms. That is true. We play many, many games where we decorate stuff. You often use Geek Cupboard corporate colours and also seem to have a love for hot pink. Does everybody not love a hot pink? I'm surprised. However, your choice of colour and pattern combinations often makes me wonder who is responsible for home decoration choices in the real-life Geek Cupboard household, Mr. or Mrs. Penge, or someone else. What do you mean my choice of colour and pattern combinations make you wonder about this? Is there something to note about my choice of colour and pattern combinations? I don't know possibly what you mean. I mean, in all honesty, this is quite relevant now, because of course we've had the front room and the hallway and the downstairs loo didn't change, but all the rest of the downstairs of the house has been changed. So, the dining room, playroom, kitchen, little utility room, all that's been changed around. And, decoration has been a thing. It's been a thing. We had to choose colours and such like. And I will be honest, it's mostly Mrs. Penge. Mrs. Penge kind of she's got the vision. She's got the vision of these things. I kind of struggle with that a little bit. I'm not overly good at sort of seeing things that, like she'll go, oh, what do you think would look good over there? Do you think that wall should be blue or green or whatever? And I can't picture it quite as well. So I kind of go, I don't know. I'm not really sure. And when it's a real wall that takes effort to paint, it's a little bit more, you have to be more certain about these things. Whereas if it's a computer, a wall in a computer game, you can just go, click, there you go, it's green. Oh, I don't like it. Click, hey, it looks brilliant in Geek Cupboard Corporate Blue or whatever. But when it's a real wall, you kind of have to make the choices. You don't want to paint the entire wall and go, actually, no, I don't like the blue. Let's go for, purple or whatever. Then, yeah, that's bad. That's a bad thing. That's a waste of time. So, yeah, Mrs Penge generally makes most of these sort of decoration decisions. I do get consulted on things, and we agree on things. It's for the most part we agree on things. But yeah, so yeah, I don't really have the vision as such. Like Mrs Penge is the creative one who comes up with all the good ideas for the house and such like. And I am there and I offer my thoughts on things, and I join in where possible, and I am present when certain decisions are made. But yeah, I don't really have the sort of the foresight to sort of make think about things in how they're going to look and such like. So yeah, normally Mrs Penge does all that kind of stuff. And then I just sort of come in at the end or partway through and go, yep, I agree, grey is great just there, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we talk about it and we go through things. And there are certain things like, if something does really horribly not work, then I'll say no. For example, in the kitchen, we have a breakfast bar thing now. And that's fine. We've never had one of those before. We had a little kind of place where there were some stools in the old kitchen, but the stools were completely broken. They were fairly cheap and a bit kind of rubbishy, plasticky ones. So they were broken. So they've gone. Because when you sat on them, little bits kind of fell off each time. So they've gone. So we now have a lovely breakfast bar, which is all wonderful. But we have no stools. We've got no stools to put under it, so we can't sit at the breakfast bar at the moment, which is, it kind of ruins the point of it a little bit. So we were looking through some different stools and such like, and we sort of looked at this and looked at that, and then Mrs Penge did see some, and they were, somewhat eclectic, shall we say. Everyone on the channel would have been proud because there were many different colours, but I did have to say that they would not have suited the kitchen, because the kitchen is the new kitchen's quite modern, and there'll be a video on it when it's all sort of sorted out properly, but it's modern, so it's got like grey sort of fronts and things, and it's got white tops and such like, so it's quite modern and sort of not minimalistic, but it's modern looking, and these things I think would have stuck out a bit. I think, they were quite exciting. They did look very good. They were sort of like seats with all sorts of different kind of sort of colours and fabrics on them, like sort of patchwork kind of seats, like on the sort of stool top bit. But yeah, they wouldn't have gone with the kitchen. And I kind of knew that. So she was like, what do you think about these? And I was a bit, I don't think they'd go with the kitchen. Yeah, they're brilliant and I do like them. They're wonderful. But I don't think they would suit the kitchen, as we've just spent an awful lot of time and effort on money sort of getting it that way. I don't think it would work. So sorry. So, I contribute in that way. But then, Mrs Penge went and found the stools we are going to have. And we looked at them and said, yes, they're very good. And we agreed. And there we go. So they were ordered. So, it is mostly Mrs Penge's sort of decisions. And that's fine. I'm fine by that, because I'm useless and can't organise anything. So I'd just be terrible. I'm just looking at, blue. Yeah, that'll do. And then when it's blue, I'll go, oh, I didn't really like blue. Ah, well, we'll leave it for a bit. It's probably fine, that kind of thing. So yes, it's mostly left to Mrs Penge, because she actually knows what she's doing and can kind of envision such things. But there we go. I hope that answered the question. I might have answered the question repeatedly over and over again. Something in my brain says that I've just kept answering it again. But yeah, there we go. So all done. Question answered. I'm going to have some more of this. Hang on a second. Yeah, I like the little after kick you get there. It's not a strong after kick of sort of gingers, but it is nice. So that mix of the 3 gingers that's in there, and you definitely can taste the turmeric as well. You can taste that, which is very nice. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Hang on a second. Hang on. Calendar. Cometh hither. I forgot to read the little thing behind the door. Okay, what does it say? I've done this in the wrong order, but never mind. 3 wise herbal kings are here, majestic heat, to feel the cheer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There is a bit of heat. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be, but yes, there is certainly a bit of heat, kind of lingering heat after you've drank it. But there we go. All fine. I have enjoyed this tea very much. I'm going to continue enjoying it, and we shall finish things up for the moment. So for now, thank you very much for joining me for day 6 of the Fes-tea-ve Advent Countdown 2021, and I will see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I'm going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Woofles. Woofles McBark. Behold, the power of the blimp.